I'm from Sichuan. Growing up, I heard countless stories about the Long March through my hometown. But to me, they were just stories, something from the distant past, never something I could truly feel. This time, I had the chance to retrace that journey with international friends. I didn't know what to expect, but I was curious and ready to see where the road would take us.
"91 years ago, there were like 22 young soldiers here on this bridge. And if you could ask them one question, what would it be?"
Wow, how do they find the courage to cross the bridge and not fear? How did they do that?
Not too far away from us is the Looting Bridge. So you can see the community is developing with history, and it's so massive.
Hey guys, after 6 hours driving, now we finally arrived at Jiajing Mountain.
This is the snow mountain the Red Army crossed.
And the altitude here is over 4,000 meters. It's crazy.
How are you feeling?
This altitude is a little different, but it feels great. It's the freshest air you're going to experience, along with some great history, so you can't complain. And we have good barbecue.
Is this the tallest place you've been to?
Ever in my life.
Picture this, like 90 years ago, there were soldiers climbing on their bare feet to this steep and tall mountain. How would they feel?
The weather here changes so quickly, so even though it's summer now, it's freezing, and I have to say, I really admire their spirit.
This was hard for us, and we have all the equipment, good jackets, good shoes. I have my running shoes on, double socks, everything. And it's still a journey. Even with a vehicle, it took all day. And it just goes to show how much actually went on throughout this Red Army Long March.
I don't think they were scared. I don't think they were scared. They'd been through so much that they were capable of just battling on. And I think that the foremost emotion they would have felt would be a determination to get to the top.
What got them across the snow mountain was faith. A faith that crossing this mountain meant getting one step closer to their goal. The Long March left behind more than history. The road it once followed has become a road to rural revitalization and ethnic unity. And Xishuo residential houses is a living example of that change.
Not so long ago, young people would have left places like this. Now a huge amount of money and effort has been invested in turning these places into centres of economic activity, places that generate opportunities to earn a living, places that don't just encourage people to stay, not to go away in the first place, but actually to come back. Western people sometimes struggle to understand China's relationship with its ethnic minorities, and I think I know why. In China, the ethnic minorities are not incomers. They've been here as long in just the same way that any other Chinese person does. They are part of the Chinese fabric.
Walking into these grasslands, it's hard to imagine that 90 years ago, this was one of the toughest parts of the Long March. Back then, the soldiers had little food or clothing, and countless young lives were lost here. Today, though, the land is full of lush wetlands and vibrant life.
It looks like a paradise right now, but we have been told they have really difficult times here. It was winter. At the time of walking around there, they start like sinking because there was a lot of amount of water and they couldn't get out.
I think it's very important for any culture, any society to remember its history and its historical events. If you forget your history, then you forget a part of yourself. We're celebrating 90 years now. We'll probably celebrate 100. I think it's very important to keep doing that because, yes, if you forget your history, then it might well repeat itself.
Before this journey, I thought I was showing my international friends the story of the Long March. By the end, I realized I had rediscovered it myself. Walking this road together didn't just help us understand history, it brought us closer to the China of today. I'm Hazel, retracing the Long March. See you next time.